Hello, and I'm the Knot Man, and today I'm going to cook a fantastic barbecue. I don't do anything by halves, and today is a match day and we're playing, so I've got my instruments here and I'm going to cook a real good cordon bleu load of lunch for my friends. So here's the barbecue top here, and here we've got the grill, which I've cleaned up earlier on. I've got some coals and I've got some fire lighters, so I'm going to start cooking you and myself a really nice barbecue. Right, what I'm going to do now is put a few basic coals in here to start with. So let's put a few on there just to do it. Now, what we're going to do now is get some of these. These are fire lighters. What we'll do is we'll place them either side, and I've got the old traditional matches here. This doesn't always work first time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to light 2 or 3 up to get a real flash burn. Actually, we'll go for 4 actually. Let's treat ourselves to 4. So, let's get it all nicely in there. Strike it one. Woo! Let's go for a few more, just to start it up nicely, isn't it? Once that burns, it sets those coals alight, and then we can get the old meat out and get going. Right, let's give it another fresh one here. Right, that started nicely, so what we do, I'm going to put a few more coals on top, so there you go. This will take a while to really catch, so I'm going to build it up a little bit. There we go. Woo, it's getting away, it's rolling down the hill. Well, this is the beginning of it, so I hope you enjoy what I've done so far. Right, let's check this. Well, it's ready to cook on now. And while this has been getting ready to a nice temperature, I've actually made these. Look at these. Just look at these. Peppers, mushrooms, pork. It's the works, yeah. I really enjoy these. So I've got quite a few friends here today, so they're expecting something special from me. So I'm going to lay them on there. And I'll tell you a little trick I did. The sticks they're on, I actually dampen them down for a good 20 minutes in water, so that they wouldn't like be incinerated. So that's a little trick. And something else I want to tell you, viewer, they got my special Knot Man sauce on them, yeah. Now later on I might tell you it, but I got it for my mother really, but it's nice. It's a nice little sauce to give it a bit of a spicy kick. So let's lay these out, and there's a bit for now, so there you go. They started coming along, and this is the first part of our big barbecue session, so I hope it goes well, and I'll tell you about the sauce later. Shh. Right, I've come to check on this, and look, I'm going to turn these over. Look, not long now, maybe another 5 minutes or so. 6, they're coming along nicely. Look at that. Ooh. These are going to be nice. Turn them round. Watch those fingers. Well, I'm just going to pick that one up there. But look at that. It's coming along nicely. Another 5-6 minutes and they'll be ready. So I think lunch looks like it's going to be good, but this isn't all we've got on the go today. We've got a lot more meat, so have a little look at that and feast your eyes on that. Well, it looks like they're done now to a level, so what I'm going to do now, I'll put my old pot in here, take the lid off. You've got to be careful, this is really hot, and I'm going to put them in here because we've got some other bits and pieces. Woo! We've got some other bits and pieces about to be grilled up on here, and you can hear them sizzling away. And they are sizzling for sure. As I say, today I'm making quite a mega barbecue, so I want to make sure everyone gets a good fill of their meat, yeah? Everybody wants a load of meat. So I put that now, and I get some more meat and put it on the old barbie. I want to show you a couple of the things I've got here today. I've got the full set here, look. This is my favourite one I've had for quite a while. These are for hold on to the corn and cob, which I intend to do today. I've got the scissors, got a nice collection of knives. Of course, I've got the old brush there for putting some more sauce on my special recipe, which I can't tell you at the moment. Got some fork, a nice spatula, and some nice old tongs. So it's not a bad little set, and I've had it for quite a while, and I use it every time there's a bit of sun. I'm out in the garden. I am Mr. Barbecue. So let's get some meat and let's carry on with it. I think I'm going to put some chicken on the barbie now. So come on. Well, I've got some good old English bits of chicken here, and now we're going to get them going. So let's open the old bag up. pull that back. What we do is I'll lay some on there. I'll put the knife here because a lot of people like chicken, and the chicken's got to be cooked just right. So let's lay a few on there now. Get it on. Woo. This is going to be a one big barbecue today. In fact, it's probably enough for everyone who's going to be watching this to join me. And one day, I'm sure, we'll all be together in the sunlight. Maybe in Thailand, or maybe in even South America, or we might try to go to New Zealand one day so we can all barbecue together. So I'll leave that there cooking for a bit. I'm going to wash the tongs up, and well, here we go. Here we got some nice British pork ribs, and in my day I've had quite a few pork ribs. I also like lamb as well, New Zealand lamb, Australian lamb. Back in the day we used to get that. My mother used to like cooking it. So let's open this up and get it on the old barbecue. Put the knife down there. There's nothing like this on a sunny day like today. As I say, there's quite a few of us, so let's get that on there. Right, well, let's put the whole lot on here. There's a bit of space at the back there, and look at that, that's a big old lump. So let's put that down there. Look at that. That's a monstrous big lump, yeah. It's like having a whale on the barbecue, isn't it? Let's pull that back. Look at that. Let's get a nice grip on that. Yeah, that'll do. When it heats up a bit more, I'll flip it round so it's not going too bad. This looks like there's going to be a lot of meat to go around. So I hope everyone's hungry today. I'm doing a big load, yeah? Well, this is my secret marinade, and I can't really tell you unless you write to me. But let's get this on here. I'll make sure to give it a coating. As I said, this is really what my mother taught me, so it's not actually mine, it's my mother's, but she has been cooking barbecues for years, and I really enjoys that. I'm just going to put another load on the edges, make sure she's well coated up. Look at that. One more bit through there, and let that cook for a bit more. I'll flick that and put some on the other side. So look at that, it's coming along now nicely. Right, what I'm going to do now is put some corn on the cob on, so I'm just going to give them a quick light bit of butter. I don't want too much. Not very good for the cholesterol, but that's a good start on there. So let's give them a quick one around here. It's quite warm, the butter's going quite quick, so that's that and that. Yeah, that's nicely on there. Let's do this last one here. 4 corn of cob should be enough, I think. Right, okay, that'll start that off there. So it's come along quite nicely now, with corn on the cob and the meat. Not bad at all. Well, it all looks like it's come together. What I'm going to do now, because I want to clear the deck, as they say, I've got some really big piece of meat coming, bigger than these. So I'm going to take these off here a minute, and I'm going to pick this up here. Oh, and I want to put that in there. Now, what I'm going to do now is actually put the chicken in here, yeah, because it's this is Chinese chicken, in case you're wondering. So I will take the black stuff off later. Don't worry, we won't be eating that. So let's get it all into this stainless steel pot of mine. Right, okay, what we're going to do now, we've got quite a bit there. Put the lid on it. The meat's bigger than the pot. Right, let's put that down there then. And what we're going to do now is lift that up, because now we're going to go for the main course. So it's all nicely simmering away there. Very nice. Now for the main course, here we go. What we got here is some top spec steaks. Now, these are really big. These are really big, so I don't need the knife anymore. And these are like monster steaks. But we are feeding quite a few. It's not all for me. I wish it was, but it's not. One has to share in this life. But look at that steak there. It's lovely, look at the size of it. That's a monstrous steak. So we put that on there, and hopefully that'll grip nicely. So that's quite good. Just turn these a fraction. Nice bit of steak there to go round. Well, it's time to really turn the steaks over. So what I like to do is put a bit of butter on and give a bit of moisture, really, before we flip them. This is going to be a really nice session of eating meat. So right, I think that's enough on there for now. Right, let's do the tricky bit now. Let's give this meat a nice turn. Woo! It's a big piece of meat, this, that's for sure. Right, that's one there, and let's do the big piece. It's coming this side here. Just lay it down that way. There. Right, I'm happy with that at the moment. It's getting there now. A bit more of this on it. Keep it nice and moist. You've got to keep your meat moist, yeah? If you want to cook up. Yeah, keep that nice and moist. That's that there. Bits across there like that. Getting the little crevices down there. Don't want it drying out, do we? You want it to be a nice tender piece of steak for everyone. So I think that's enough for now. I'm going to turn the kernel cob over, but that's alright. Well, it all looks nice and ready to eat. The steak, I've just tested it, it does look good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop it in here and take it to the table to serve it up. So what I do is I'm going to put the steak in there, and I'll take this big piece of steak here, and I'll take that in there, put the lid. I'm going to take it indoors, serve it up with some nice juice and that, maybe a few beers for the guys, and the girls can have some wine. And we'll have a nice feast for lunch. So come on, let's go in and do a bit of filming then. Well, here we are. This is the lot man. I've got my portion, and everyone else is about to tuck in, but they don't really want to be in the film. But we've got everything: a bit of steak, corn on the cob, bits of chicken, the old mixed grill bit here, salad, tomato ketchup, and tomatoes. So we'll start with a bit of salad started. But look at this. Very nice, very nice. So next time, if you're in the UK and you want a nice barbecue, send us an email and we can meet up. So there you go. Happy days in the summer.